Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Welcome here to round one of the Apex Steel WMPL here in South Australia, here at Service FM Stadium. The grand final rematch between Salisbury Inter and West Adelaide. Both sides lining up, ready for play to get underway. We'll go through the starting lineup, starting with Salisbury Inter in goal, as always. Number 1, Matilda Comley. Number 3, Gabriella Fazzolari. Number 5, Hannah Freer. Number 9, Zoe Jackson. Number 12, the captain, Chantel Ryder. Number 18, Jasmine Stiles. Number 20, Erin Hood. Number 21, Georgia Box. Number 23, Mina Nishitani. Number 26, Angela Mills. And number 29, Talia Gromble, with head coach Carl Maynard. Over to the away side of West Adelaide. Number 1 in goal, Erin Murphy. Number 3, Gemma McFarlane. Number 5, Hayley Wellington. Number 8, Georgia Macri. Number 9, Harriet Burnett. Number 11, Laura Johns. Number 12, Nicole Blackett. Number 14, Victoria Costanzo. Number 23, Anna Pritchard. Number 27, Nina Yamada. And number 32, Madeline Wright, with head coach Costa Jaric. This game, very, very exciting in prospect. First and second in the league last year. Of course, meeting in the grand final and in finals, where that time around it went to penalties, and West Adelaide won on that. And then when it got to the grand final, Salisbury Inter coming out the better side. Few changes as well from that grand final lineup. Of course, Nicole Calder now left to take up a coaching role as assistant coach with Metro Stars in the RAA NPL. First time in a while where her and Chantel Ryder won't be commanding that back line, and as co-captains as well. Jessica Cineriello playing for Adelaide City in the game just before this one, which City suffered a 2-0 loss. And then, of course, Zoe Toland and Emily Condon currently with the Adelaide United women's squad, who are having an absolutely terrific season in the A-League Women's. And then for West Adelaide, the two United players in Emily Hodgson and Mallory Mullins, the only one missing. Lily DeCola not in the squad for today. Leonardo down on the bench as well. And of course, Hayley Wellington, a new signing, as is Nini Amada from Sturt Lions, and Hayley Wellington joining from NTC. All set and ready for kickoff here in this round 1 match. And it's Inter to get us underway. Referee Mon Bahada Kardka, with assistant referees Gabriel Yu Yang Lim and Yako Sopanen. Blackett looking to try something early. Macri just trying to get in early, but Matilda Comley, strongly enough, comes out to collect. Comley going long just to the halfway line. Costanzo manages to head it down to Leah Grumble. We'll go all the way back again with Matilda Comley, the dependable goalkeeper, as always, for many years for Salisbury Inter. Looking for Mina Nishitani, a former West Adelaide player herself, played in that grand final against Adelaide City at Hindmarsh quite a few years ago. A few of those players having gone across both sides. Erin Hood as well in the starting line for Inter, a former West Adelaide player. Leonardo on the bench for West Adelaide, former Salisbury Inter. Erin Murphy with her first few touches on the ball. Here's Laura Johns. Fouled on the far side, and she'll get a free kick for it. Trying to make a run up that far side, putting a ball through the middle, but no teammate really in particular that she could get it to. And Comley back with the ball again. Ryder. Styles. Of course, was an women's NPL All-Star last year and played against Adelaide United in that exhibition game. Just ended up losing 2-1 to United with a late goal from Georgie Nicola for the All-Stars. Comley happy to have the ball at her feet now, launching to the wing, looking for Angela Mills. Couldn't get the touchdown. Another new signing for Salisbury, joining from West Torrens Burkalla from last season, formerly of Fulham United as well. Looked very decent in pre-season so far. Strong challenge in there. Here's Yamada. Just slipping and falling on the ball there. First few touches as a West Adelaide player in the league. Mills looking to try and flick that header on, misses it, and Nishitani just trying to put wide. McFarlane. Now Laura Johns. Trying to get forward now. Here's Yamada. Trying to get past Ryder, forces herself wide. Blackett. Tries to switch a ball out to the other side, instead intercepted by Mina Nishitani. Hood. Box. Again, another new player for Inter. And that one manages to stay in play, and now going out. In the ball of the box, but just Styles manages to intercept. Now Erin Hood. Styles back with it, just launching a ball forward, hoping to get Angela Mills on the end of it. Has to battle against Vic Costanzo. Quiet shouts of a handball, nothing heated though. Falls to Laura Johns. Blackett. Macri. Back to the feet of Erin Murphy, going short to Gemma McFarlane. Looking wide for Hayley Wellington. Couldn't get the pass off. Nishitani. Now Mills was trying to just get a flick on. Wide with Georgia Macri against Zoe Jackson. Trying to just play a ball in front. Comley decides to go first time and launch. Luckily, Chantal Ryder was the option closest by, and it gets to her. Comley back with it. Goes long. Touchdown by Georgia Box. Costanzo looking for the ball wide. Neither side really managing to have a foothold of this match so far in this opening 6 minutes. Pass intercepted. West Adelaide still keep it though. That ball goes over the top to no one in particular. It'll be a goal kick for Salisbury and Matilda Comley. Both these sides not facing each other in the pre-season cup at all. Salisbury Inter coming out with a 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss to Adelaide Comets, and West Adelaide winning all their games, including the final, except one game where they lost 4-2 to Football SA in round 2. But then they ended up meeting them in a final and beating them late on, courtesy of a Nicole Blackett goal. Harriet Burnett and Emma Ryan on the bench for West Adelaide, getting on the score sheet that day as well. Header by Hayley Wellington. Macri. Wellington just trying to play a ball in front. Comley does well just to time her run well. Rolls it short to Zoe Jackson. Looking to play the ball forward. Hood trying to get past Costanzo. Hood goes a little bit wide, but still manages to make her way forward. Playing a ball in, only gets to Hayley Wellington. She intercepts well. Now Macri. Trying to look for the wide ball. Goes short to Harriet Burnett. Johns to Blackett. Playing a 1-2 between each other, but not working out. Ball falls to Erin Hood. Plays it to Styles. Jackson to Nishitani, who just slips on the ball. Here's Wellington driving down forward. Might look to put a ball in, does so. Only into the side netting. But a good run forward from the young defender. Just lacked that final ball to try and get some sort of chance off for West Adelaide. Restarting play with a Comley goal kick. Styles. She'll have a second go, putting the ball over the top. It's not bad. Erin Hood having to battle against, looking to go from range. Perhaps lacked a little bit of venom and accuracy from Hood as she was trying to battle against Gemma McFarlane. But good signs from both teams so far. Grand final ending 2-0 the way of Salisbury Inter. Own goal from Mallory Mullen and a very late one from Zoe Tolan, the two United players making the difference that day. Neither of them playing in this match though. They've got a big game against the Central Coast Mariners tomorrow night. A part of A-League's double header, in which the men will play first at 4:30 p.m. and the women's side playing at 7:15. Should be a great occasion for both of those sides. Both big games for both of them for different reasons, to be honest. Here come West Adelaide down the left wing. Blackett manages to make a bit of space, putting the ball in. And again, Matilda Comley more than ready to handle that ball from a former teammate, Nicole Blackett, both at Para Hills Knights quite a few years ago now. That one reaching the halfway line. Pinballing about, unable to touch the ground until now. Hayley Wellington with the ball at her feet, trying to play a ball forward. I think Burnett was calling for the through ball, but I think just both had their lines crossed and couldn't time it. Comley with a lot of the ball early on in this opening 11 minutes. Wellington again. Tries to play it almost through Mina Nishitani. Couldn't do so. Chested down by Yamada. Macri to Wellington. Macri again. Couldn't get off that pass clean enough. Trying to battle against Fazzolari. And now here's Victoria Costanzo. Playing to Laura Johns. Needs to be quick on her feet. Blackett trying to find Harriet Burnett. Force just slightly wide. Then playing a ball in front of Laura Johns. Made a good run through. Good ball through. Here's Burnett. Ball stays in play. Couldn't get the strike off clean enough though, could Harriet Burnett. Throw in for West Adelaide. McFarlane. Wellington. Has Georgia Macri on her right. Does use her. Ball goes in first time. Might deflect out for a corner and does so. Looking around the grounds. Adelaide Comets have a early 1-0 lead against Flinders United over at Ellis Park. Big occasion for them there. First ever women's game being played at that venue in the city. A lovely venue. Of course, earlier on in today, Metro United beating Campbelltown City 3-0. The undefeated WSL side last year couldn't do the same in their opening match of the Apex Steel WNPL. Here's the corner. Delivered in, looking for a head, and he sort of hit. And just wide of the post, out for another corner. I think it might have just taken a slight deflection. And so Blackett will get another opportunity to whip a ball in. With the captain's armband. Plays it short. An interesting set piece routine from West Adelaide. Burnett playing the ball back out wide. Blackett gets to it and it just gets caught in her own feet there. And goes out for a goal kick. An interesting set piece routine, as I just said. Ball just played low to the front post and almost just throwing Inter off guard, really. Of course, we have this brief pause in play. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA and SA Power Networks, empowering women's football in REA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. Free up. Hood. Nishitani. Intercepted though by Wellington. Burnett now. Ball over the top, off the bar. Needs to be dealt with by Inter. Perhaps an early warning sign. Back with Erin Murphy. Ball going out of play. Throw in to be taken by Hayley Wellington. Of course, joining from NTC, has been a strong defender for the past few seasons for them. Of course, they don't play until Sunday, where they face West Torrens Burkalla at Jack Smith Park. At a 5 p.m. kickoff there. That ball played just in front of Erin Hood, but a bit too much on it, meaning it goes up for a West Adelaide throw. Throwing goes short. Played to the middle. Burnett. Good piece of play there to get it to Wellington. Going first time, perhaps not the right decision, only falling straight to Jasmine Stiles. And that ball through the middle again, just a little bit overcooked. West Adelaide looking to build another attack. They've had more opportunities so far than Salisbury, and so just yet to make any of them count. Could this be one, though? Plunkett getting intercepted there, going out for a throw on that far side. Pritchard. Shouts of a handball. Nothing seen toward by the referee. Who will this fall to? Hood versus McFarlane. Stays with Inter. Fazzolari goes back. Jackson just playing the ball forward down the right wing. Pritchard with the ball over the top. Will it stay in play? Blackett has the legs to do so. Might look to put the ball in first time. Only goes low. Ryder just getting in the way and getting her boot to it. Madeline Wright. Intercepted. Inter back with the ball. Box looking to turn, keeping the ball. Inter playing these passes in a very, very tight area for them. Almost inviting the pressure on, really. And a foul is given. Inter looking to make their way forward. Ball is intercepted, but much further forward than they have been so far this half. Throw this time, though, for West Adelaide. Ryder, Stiles, going back to Chantel Ryder, the captain. Having to be dealt with quickly by Hannah Freer. Comley just clearing forward to prevent the danger. Could Nishitani get to this one? Gemma McFarlane boots it over her own head to keep it with her side. Wellington. Flicked on by Macri, and now Wellington. Again, another driving run forward. Comley, ball low and short. Inter are happy to play this tight passing style of football. And to be honest, it has worked out for them so far. Haven't really given up the ball too much, as I say that. Still with the ball, though. Jackson. Yamada intercepting, putting a ball through the middle. Ryder deals with quite well. Challenge is flying in for the time being. Well done by Maddie Wright. Yamada was a standout player for Sturt Lions last year, even though they got relegated on the final day. Blackett cuts in once, puts the ball in. Out for a goal kick, though. Promising, though. Blackett being very active so far on that far side. Hayley Wellington as well has been more than happy to make these runs. Just driving forward, almost acting as a second winger on this right-hand attacking side for them. Under a little bit of pressure there. It goes back to Matilda Comley. She will have to act quick. Nishitani, again a quick ball. Hood trying to put it on forward for Nishitani. Again, a bit too much on it. McFarlane. Wellington. Couldn't get the ball to a teammate. Nishitani looking for Styles. Had the option of Angela Mills just to the right of her. Couldn't get any sort of touch or flick on to get it in her stride. They'll keep possession with the throw though. Well done there to get rid of for the time being. Hannah Freer playing a very good ball into the middle. Here's Mills. Could this be her first goal and into colours? It is! Angela Mills getting on the score sheet for Salisbury into her new club and making an impact early on in this match. Not the start to the season that West Adelaide would have wanted, but absolutely perfect for Salisbury Inter. Said earlier, seen a bit of Salisbury Inter in pre-season. Angela Mills has most certainly been a live wire, and there she is proving me right. 1-0 to Salisbury Inter. Perhaps even against the run of play. Probably their first real attack of the match, real shot even. Whereas West Adelaide seem to have had the lion's share of possession and shots. Inter just making them count. Back with Erin Murphy. Shaw already disappointed, unable to keep a clean sheet. Of course, West Adelaide having a phenomenal season, only conceding the 11 goals across the whole of the regular season. Quite extraordinary defensive record. Whereas Salisbury Inter didn't really tend to score too many last season, only reaching third place behind Adelaide Comets, who look to try and repeat that feat and go further in the final series than they did last year. Ball over the top. Hannah Freer. Touchdown and ball spread wide. Hayley Wellington with the ball. Macri having to go against Nishitani. Making her way into the box. Low ball across the box. Yamada just rolls in. And just like that, West Adelaide get their equaliser in the 26th minute. Nini Yamada making an impact as a new signing. This game all of a sudden just turning on. And that's exactly the type of response that Costa Jaric and his coaching staff would have wanted after a disappointing early concession of a goal. And we're back all square. Ball really just slowly trickling into the back of the net there. But won't matter for West Adelaide as long as it went in the back of the net, which it did. Gets them back to 1-1. Both sides still with something to fight for. And what has so far been a very close match. Inter playing a ball forward to no one in particular. Free. Across the back line. Ryder looking for a ball over the top. That one will just go out to play for a goal kick. Such an interesting game being played out so far here at Surfers FM Stadium. Grand final rematch, as we said. Don't forget, we thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. SA Power Networks, empowering women's football in REA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Ball played to Yamada. Anna Pritchard. Goes wide to Georgia Macri. He's had a lot of work to do so far down this right wing. Had some decent enough chances. That one, not one of them, though. Goes all the way to the halfway line. Yamada wins out. Plays forward to Macri. Couldn't keep it. Loud shouts of a handball there. Styles couldn't get to that one. Nishitani has it now. Recycled back to Jazz Styles. Now Ryder. Looking to turn on the ball there. Was Georgia Box. Back with it now. And play will be stopped there. You might be able to hear that. Matilda Comley issuing instructions to her side. Blackett. Play back underway. Just at the half-hour mark. That ball spread wide. Wellington. Macri. Playing forward to Yamato, who has Zoe Jackson just behind her. Goes through the legs of her. Now Macri. Couldn't get that one. Hannah Freer, prevents the corner and just boots it out for a throw-in. West Adelaide will want to get a second sooner rather than later, especially while they're down this side of the pitch having their attacks. Ball played to Mills. Couldn't get the touch right though. West Adelaide throw. Throw to the centre to Yamada. Angela Mills pouncing though. Costanzo. Burnett goes to Laura Johns. Launching aboard a ball, switched across the field. Macri, again, battling with Nishitani, trying to go through her legs. She'll need to prevent the corner. Free it. Will be an into throw though. We're missing Angela Mills. Macri plays it to Yamada. Ball over the top. It's not a bad opportunity. Pritchard unable to just get the touchdown right. Wins a corner though. which again, Nicole Blackett will take. Ball launched into the box. Header won by Chantel Ryder. Into going forward again. Hood the furthest up forward. Had no one around her really to play it to. Free. Play down the left wing to Nishitani. Only has one option in the box, and Mills goes back to Jazz Styles. She opts to put the ball wide, looking for Talia Gromball. Ball comes into the box. Couldn't be touched down well enough by Erin Hood. Is so now. Needed some sort of connection from an inter-teammate. Look at a second go here. Needs to be quick on the ball, though. Blackett was very quick in trying to harass. Oh, Styles just getting an almost flick on. Couldn't really get it too much away from Erin Murphy. They'll go straight into her hands. Blackett trying to cut and turn. Now Yamada. Wellington. Ten minutes left in this first half. I think a draw. Fair enough scoreline. Perhaps West Adelaide maybe slightly more deserving to be in front. But like we said, just haven't been clinical enough, whereas Inter with that, I think only one attack, maybe two, have managed to get on the score sheet and make it all level. Ryder. Hannah Free. Goes back to her captain. Styles. Under a little bit of pressure there from Pritchard. Needs to find an option and does so in Zoe Jackson. Touch nearly letting her down, managing to make her way through. And that's well done. Jackson playing a ball through to Mills. She's onside. Oh, she's not. Must have been very, very tight then. Gemma McFarlane, former Adelaide Uni player, part of the NTC as well. Cumberland United Junior, of course now Flinders United. Here she is again, launching the ball forward. Zoe Jackson now. Styles trying to turn on the ball but is fouled. Looks to be okay though. Nishitani going fast. Perhaps, I think, caught a few of her own teammates off guard there as well. Blackett. Back to Victoria Costanzo. Lovely ball. Goes over the head of Hayley Wellington. Keeps the touchdown. Macri. Yamada. Macri. Trying to play the ball through the legs of Nishitani, and here's a good one. Here's Hood. Just needs to finish. Gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop. And perhaps Erin Hood should have had a shot a little bit earlier. Instead, just delayed that ever so slightly. And instead, only a corner comes out of it. It'll be Mina Nishitani, as always, the regular set piece taker for Salisbury Inter. Will this one amount to a goal? Nishitani puts the ball high into the box, and Murphy able to capture very, very well to back up her save. Hayley Wellington. Pritchard. Wellington again, playing the ball through. Should be taken by Talia Gromble. There is Blackett. Might look to have a shot here. Takes her time. Over the bar. A little bit more composure needed, I think. West Adelaide will be wanting that slight buffer of a goal. A side that's pretty much used to winning at this point. In a position that's rather unfamiliar for them. Ryder launching forward. Strong touch there from McFarlane. Comley launching very, very high. Johns couldn't get the touchdown. Costanzo does with the header. Only going out of play though. Inter's throw. Into throw. Gromble to take. Erin Hood trying to flick it over herself and Laura Johns. Couldn't do so though. Five minutes left of the half. Yamada dropping very, very deep to try and create. Madeline Wright was on a temporary scholarship contract with Adelaide United in 2023. Formerly of the NTC and NWS Spirit over in New South Wales, joining West Adelaide for this season. Very, very solid pickup for them. Here's the ball over the top, looking for Blackett. Has the ball wide, battling against, puts it in. Ryder wins the header. Won't prevent the corner though. Corner to come. It's delivered high. At the back post. Needs to be dealt with. And it's in the back of the net. And a goal for West Adelaide. Late on in the first half. Gives them a 2-1 lead. And like we said, West Adelaide, exactly what they would have wanted. Salisbury, though, just unable to deal with that corner. Play will restart with Salisbury, and so now 2-1 down. And so we'll want to try and reduce this deficit before the halftime whistle is blown. West Adelaide going forward again. Here's Burnett. He's offside. Into the late stages of this half now. Chantel Ryder with the free kick. Ball play forward. Looking for Blackett once again on that left wing. Having plenty of space. Cuts it out to the byline. Yamada! Over the bar. Another very good, promising opportunity for Wests. Half-time over at Ellis Park between Adelaide Comets and Flinders United. The home side with a 1-0 lead there, thanks to Sportle and One World LED. Right. Blackett under a bit of pressure on that far side. Ball played to Hayley Wellington. Has the pressure of Jazz Styles just behind her. Macri. Short ball in between plays. She'll get a second opportunity with the ball here. Played right to her. Goes through. Burnett. Was looking for Anna Pritchard. Just not on the same wavelength though. Comley back with the ball at her hands. Looks to boot forward almost immediately. Here's Angela Mills. Looking to try and get forward. Still with the ball, Angela Mills. Has Erin Hood in the box as an option. Looks to go far. Over the top of Jasmine Styles. Keeps it with her. We'll have to battle against Maddie Wright. She wins out. Into additional time and at the referee's discretion now. Yamada looking for a cheeky flick on. Burnett goes wide, looking for Macri. Plays it to Nini Yamada in the centre. Again, more than happy to try and dish out the tricks and skills now that they have a slight buffer in the lead. Nini Yamada, a very, very talented footballer, which we saw last year with Sturt Lions. Here she is now. Unlucky for her, Matilda Comley did very well, and that's the halftime whistle, 2-1. The way the away side here at Service FM Stadium. Very, very interesting first half having been played out. West Adelaide getting the lead from a set piece at a corner. Angela Mills and Nini Yamada, the two new signings for each side, getting on the score sheet as well. Of course, we thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, Empowering Women's Football, and REA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Don't go anywhere. Second half coming soon here at Surface FM Stadium. Halftime score, Salisbury into 1, West Adelaide 2.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins, the eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Ball now. Soprolis has a shot. Oh, I think that's in. What a goal! There you go. And the first goal of the year.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. Could this be an opportunity for Fulham? Saved by Johnson. And then a second hit, Johnson again.
On the back of the announcement at the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with Football SA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Ghana United is like home football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resis, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. Really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the pre-season.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We're a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, they're getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
Welcome back to Service FM Stadium. Second half between Salisbury Inter and West Adelaide. The away side 2-1 up. And as you might have heard, a halftime substitute returning to the club. Haruna Sugihara coming on for Gabriella Fazzolari. Of course, was a Shirley Brown medalist with this club back in 2023. Haruna Sugihara perhaps didn't hit the form she might have wanted to with Adelaide Comets last year, hoping to return back to her original club here in Adelaide and repay the favour. As we see an early corner for West Adelaide. It'll be Nicole Blackett to take. Deadly from set pieces. Goes short. Laura Johns puts the ball into the box at the back post. Has a decent connection. Would have been offside though anyway. Out wide with Mina Nishitani. It's a good ball looking for Angela Mills. Couldn't get the touch right though. Good turn by Burnett. Foul in the middle there and a free kick. Despite complaints from the West Adelaide players. The Nishitani to take. Regular set piece taker for Salisbury Inter. See what she can do from this one. Launches it into the box. Isn't held cleanly enough by Erin Murphy. And was almost free for any Inter player to try and have an opportunity on goal. Instead, it's fallen back with West Adelaide and Nini Yamada. Macri. Has Wellington driving in front of her. Goes for the option of Yamada. Ball play forward. Intercepted again. Yamada playing the ball just high. I think was looking for the wide ball. And it will go out of play momentarily just to relax that forward attack. Last time Salisbury Inter won this fixture as a regular league match. We'll pause for the moment as this ball comes into the box, goes out for a corner. And last time they won a regular league match was back in April of 2023. A 2-0 win for them against West Adelaide. Since then, it's either been a draw or gone West Adelaide's way every other time, except for, of course, that grand final last year, in which Salisbury Inter, of course, had that 2-0 win in quite glorious fashion. Poor corner there. Going around the grounds again, over to Ellis Park. Flinders United have scored an equaliser to make it 1-1 there. Only about 5 minutes into the second half there. Of course, plenty of storylines between those two sides. Former coaches of each other, Tom Monsignor and Joel Porter, swapping sides. A few players going over from Flinders, Madison Molino, one of them, and of course Shirley Brown medalist from last year alongside Rachel Quigley. Anastasia Willoughby, now a Comets player, joining a coach alongside there. So it'll be a very good result for Flinders if they can keep it that way, I think. The side perhaps tipped to finish near the bottom and perhaps risk relegation, whereas Comets are probably a side you'd expect to finish near the top of the league, alongside the two we see in front of us here tonight at Service FM Stadium, Salisbury Inter and West Adelaide. As they get a throw in, Laura Johns, former Adelaide United player, Adelaide Uni, 6th year here at West Adelaide. So junior at Para Hills East, alongside a captain Nicole Blackett. Burnett looking to go wide, intercepted by Nishitani. Ball played forward again through McFarlane. Well done there by Stahl, just get her body in between the ball and the player. Running out of options there, plays it to Hood. Perhaps a little bit tight in her area. Mills looking to turn Victoria Costanzo, and here's a good ball forward. Sugihara, could she get back on the score sheet for her side? She does! Haruna Sugihara, 5 minutes onto the pitch, and back on the score sheet for Salisbury Inter once again, 2-2. All these new signings making an impact for both of these sides tonight. Yamada, Mills, now Haruna Sugihara just coming off the bench. Returning to her first club here in South Australia, where, of course, she became the Shirley Brown medalist. 2-2. 5 minutes into the half.
Number 24, Haruna Sugihara.
Thrown on the far side. Offside, called by the linesman. What a great game this has been so far. Grand final rematch, delivering once again, as it did in 2024, now in 2025. That ball going straight out of play from the goal kick. Styles turning on the ball. Intercepted. off the back there of Hayley Wellington. And a little bit of pain, and referee will stop play for the trainer to come on and just check her well-being. Looks to be okay enough, and will continue on playing. Very good news for West Adelaide and for herself. I'm sure won't want to miss out anymore trying to make her impact on this match. Has looked very good so far. Ball over the top. Offside though. Was Haruna Sugihara. All over the top. We'll just go to Erin Murphy. Blackett. Keeps with the ball. Good determination there from the captain. Right. Blackett to receive again. Looks for the long ball, switched across the field. Couldn't reach her marker. Pritchard. Laura Johns. Nicole Blackett. Ball into the middle. Yamada. Couldn't get the touch completely right. To perhaps just try and get the ball in front of her so you can try and get a strike off goal. Inter to counter themselves now. Fox was trying to look for the ball on the option forward there. Hood playing it down the right wing. Instead, couldn't really have the curve on it that she would have wanted. Double substitution here for West Adelaide. Will be a triple sub of Victoria Costanzo, Madeline Wright and Anna Pritchard. Substitution just 5 minutes for the hour mark. Perhaps shows West Adelaide really wanting to try and get some fresh legs on, really win this game.
Substitutions for West Adelaide coming off Madeline Wright, number 7, number 14, Victoria Costanzo, number 23, Anna Pritchard. Coming on 19, Leonotto, 24, Emma Ryan, 34, Tessie Mitchell.
As you heard, those three coming on, Tessie Mitchell, Leonotto and Emma Ryan. Tessie Mitchell and Leonotto both with the club last season. Leonotto formerly of Mulberry Vista and of course Salisbury Inter. And Emma Ryan comes onto the field of play for her first WNPL appearance. Joining from Darwin Hearts, only 17, but was equal top goal scorer in the Women's Premier League over there in the Northern Territory. Her side only finished third. Ball over the top here. Good opportunity for Mills to try and get a brace. Needs to beat Erin Murphy. The ball, I think perhaps just looking for Haruna Sugihara. Just unable to reach. But another very good promising opportunity for Inter to get in front. That ball out missed by Costanzo. Ball comes into the box. McFarlane. Yamada. Too much pressure on her. Couldn't keep the ball. Styles. Holding the ball within herself. Her too under pressure. Jackson. Just being pressed by Emma Ryan, who, from what I'm told, is absolutely blistering pace. So looking forward to seeing a ball through to her and seeing what she can do. For now, though, Inter looking to try and get in front. Here's Hood. Looks to put a ball into the middle. The touch just off, though. More go out of play for a throw. Three subs from West Adelaide. The one from Salisbury Inter, which has proved to be the difference in the second half so far as we just tick over the hour mark. Wellington really battling there. Now Ryan. That one booted forward by Laura Johns. Looking to find Nini Yamada on the end of it. Does find her, instead Hannah Freer getting in the way and preventing that. West Adelaide throw. Lovely flick on. Still in the box there. Mitchell. Just trying to put the ball into the mixer. A long range effort off the bar. What a strike there. Was rising just enough. Instead of hitting the underside, it just hits over. Hence, West Adelaide unable to get in front. Yamada might look to try her luck, puts the ball through for Ryan. Could she get a finish? It's prevented. Out for a corner. Blackett with the corner. Has Harriet Burnett as the short option. Puts it into the box. Headed away by Nishitani, then back into the box. Comley needs to capture, was just behind her, but dove backwards to get a calm grip on the ball. Goes long. Mills missing the header. Johns will go back to Murphy in goal. Kyle Maynard issuing out his instructions from the technical area on that far side over in the grandstand. Ryan gets past one, then another, and then maybe a third. And it's a yellow card to, I think, Chantel Ryder. And lovely work done by Emma Ryan there. Has that dynamism to really make an impact off the bench. Scored in that preseason cup final last week. A stunner from the left-hand side, curling in. Scoreline 3-2 that day. It's the scoreline they're aiming for now. Ball comes in by Blackett. Needs a hit. Yamada just couldn't get the flick on. Comley to restart and continue on play. Goes long. Header miss by Sugihara. Late foul there and a yellow card as well for Inter. Jasmine Styles in the book. Two yellows in quick succession for the home side. Ball goes long from McFarlane into the box. Blackett goes back and just falling on the ball there. Hood had to be quick on her feet. Jackson, Comley under pressure, launching forward to just prevent any mistakes. Ryder. Good ball played to Mills. That pass a little bit short. They'll continue on with the throw though. Pace of this game has been brilliant all the way through. Mills. Back to Aaron Hood from the throw. Into the centre for Haruna Sugihara. Fouled by Gemma McFarlane and a free kick for Inter. Styles will look to go quick into the middle, but again, her own teammates not really ready for that. West Adelaide back with it. Pass just slightly short. They keep with it though. Styles now on a booking. Jackson looks for the ball wide. Box. Hood to continue with the throw. Ryan. Blackett. Putting it in the path for Ryan. Now Yamada. Looks to turn quickly. Has Ryan as an option. Didn't take her initially. Did so the second time round. Emma Ryan. A lovely bit of play here from West Adelaide. Laura Johns down this left wing. Putting a ball into the centre. Needs a header. Just goes wide. But a well-built attack there from West Adelaide. Exactly what they need to try and get one in front of their opponents. It's those sort of attacks that can perhaps just be too quick for sides to try and prevent and think about what they're doing properly. That's what they're good at. Ball falls straight to Laura Johns. Headed upwards by Styles. Now Box. Goes short option to Aaron Hood. Along the wing. Angela Mills against Hayley Wellington. Central. Hood over the top. It's a good ball for Sugihara. Offside though. West Adelaide resume play quickly. Loud instructions from Cal Maynard, as you would have heard. Here comes the ball forward. Macri. Perhaps just goes over the ball, but it's worked in their favour. Into the box at the front post. Comley capturing easily enough. Again, opting to go long. Nishitani playing forward for Sugihara, making her way down the left wing. Trying to make her way past Gemma McFarlane. Didn't win out. Costillaro's trying to play ball boy there. Did so pretty well, I thought. Goes short. And goes out of play. Just over 20 minutes left. Locked it to a piece for the time being. Slight miscommunication there, but manages to be kept. Notto. Johns. Looks for Emma Ryan. Couldn't win against Erin Hood. Ball falls to Hayley Wellington, in turn going back to Erin Murphy. Sense both sides desperate to try and get the one in front of each other. Turn not working out from Sugihara. Good ball forward. West Adelaide's opportunity. Can they make it count? Ball into the middle. Looks for Emma Ryan. Blackett was there too, but again, the pass just lacking. Pass won't reach initially. McFarlane, though, winning out at Jewel. Johns putting a ball forward. Emma Ryan, been very lively since coming off the bench. Can she keep the ball? Unfortunately not. Goal kick. Can already see what she can do, even with just less than a metre of space. Ball over the top. Nothing really amounts for West Adelaide. Decent ball by Erin Murphy, goes wide. Johns, Blackett now. Good turn against Zoe Jackson, but Georgia Box getting in the way. Styles. Free. Nishitani looks to go through the middle. Intercepted by Wellington. Back with the ball now, no Inter. Here's Ryan. And Comley happy to take the option of just putting it out of play to prevent Emma Ryan from trying to use that pace against her. Laura Johns with the throw. Goes to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left. And what an individual performance that was for that goal. Salisbury Inter almost immediately going into a team huddle. Nini Yamada, a brace for tonight. Substitutions for Salisbury Inter being made. Zoe Jackson making way.
Number 27, Nina Yamada. Substitution for Salisbury Inter. Coming off Zoe Jackson, number 9, and coming on number 11, Nicola Frizzetto.
And there's that substitution, Nicola Frizzetto coming on. Her 9th season with Salisbury Inter. And the first ever WNPL player to get life membership with the club. A club legend for sure, she is. And she'll be looking to try and make an impact in this final 15 minutes or so. Johns. Blackett looking long and wide. It's a good ball. Out to that wing. Gets put in the middle. Comley needs to capture. Again, the bounce nearly just confusing her slightly. Had a one. Emma Ryan trying to get the flick on against Erin Hood. Couldn't do so. Frizzetto with an early touch. Here's Emma Ryan. Might look to get her first goal in the WNPL. Perhaps just delays it a little bit too much. And Inter back with it. Sugihara, poor touch. That one out of play. Ryder looking to go long. Couldn't get the header flicked on initially. Still trying to mount an attack. Johns. Here's Emma Ryan. Looks almost certain to score a goal, or at least create something. Emma Ryan trying to twist her, turn her way in the box. A strong challenge in there. Makes Chantel Ryder lose her shin pad. Substitution for West Adelaide again. Play resuming after that West Adelaide substitution. Georgia Macri playing a good game. Emma Ryan. Wellington launching forward, looking for Ryan, but she would have been offside if she had touched the ball. Instead, into throw. Inter searching for something late on in this match. Here they go forward again. It's done well. Ball into the middle. Comley able to capture easily enough. Needs to be dealt with here. We'll go back to Erin Murphy, even with pressure from Angela Mills. Shouts of a handball. Both agreed and disagreed by both sides. Play on though. Laura Johns. To Tyrant. Now onto the field of play. In this final just more than 10 minutes. Frizzetto. All the way back to Matilda Comley. Ball over the top. Sugihara. Just couldn't get that touch off. Here's Johns. Keeps it in play just on the line. Yamada. Johns looks for Ryan. Gets the initial touch wrong. Side keeps it with a throw in. Frizzetto battling against Tataran. Falling on the ball, no foul. Styles putting forward for Sugihara. And a foul is seen in a free kick for Inter. And it will be a booking for Gemma McFarlane. I'm sure stopping a promising attack is probably worth getting those types of bookings, as long as it doesn't come back to bite them, where she almost has to do another one of those again and gets that dreaded second yellow. Nishitani from the free kick has Erin Hood as a wide option. She wants to play it low and try and deliver a ball in. But I think it looks like Nishitani will deliver herself, and she does. Into the box. Good options there. Ryder flicking it on. Stays in play, just. Goes out for a West Adelaide throw. That one not really amounting to too much for Salisbury Inter. Final 10 minutes. Still 1-1 between Adelaide Comets and Flinders United over at Ellis Park. Pretty much same amount of time left there as there is here. Of course, early Adelaide Uni beating Adelaide City 2-0, courtesy of Nicole O'Neill and Alicia Panagakos, and Metro United 3-0 winners against Campbelltown. Johns putting the ball in, cleared away. Those goals at Campbelltown for Metro coming from Natasha Vella at the brace and Emma Cockgrove getting one herself. Here's Ryan, makes her way past, might just need to finish. Is adjudged to be offside though, but the advantage will be played. No, it won't. Restart with a free kick for Salisbury to launch forward. Bruna Sugihara chesting it down. Looking for the ball over the top for Angela Mills. Erin Murphy going first time and just clearing out of harm's way. Yamada. Laura Johns. A nice ball through, but I think she is offside, and Tataran is. Poor ball. Right to the path of Harriet Burnett. Tataran looking for Emma Ryan. I think perhaps just needs to be a little bit quicker, though, and on her feet. Still opportunity brewing here. Blackett on that right side, putting a ball in. Might fall to Tataran. Burnett. Ryan. Perhaps just trying to push her opponent off the ball there slightly. Comley goes forward as Blackett looks to be doing some stretches as well. Might just be a little bit sore in these closing stages. Ball launch forward. Emma Ryan furthest forward, but too wide to really make a proper attempt on the ball. Sugihara looking to flick on that ball for Mills. Wins out. Has been pushed to that far side. Mills still making her way into the box. No foul, says the referee. And no real complaints either from Inter. Normally a good sign. Nishitani opts to go herself, putting the ball into the box. Put down by Hayley Wellington. Shouts of a handball there, much louder by Salisbury Inter. Of course, don't forget, we thank our partners, Apex Steel, official Emirates partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA and SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and REA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Ball delivered into the box. Header flicked on. To the path of Erin Murphy. She captures in what is a tight final 5 minutes for both of these sides. Bit too much time there taken by Hayley Wellington. Sugihara trying to turn her opponent. Goes back to Styles. Putting a ball into the box, I think rather hopefully. And that attack prevented. Referee just signaling there that this will be added on. This time taken to restart play. Throwing on that far side right at the halfway line where the tunnel is. Ball wide. Touchdown by Inter. Styles, a decent idea looking for that ball through, just couldn't reach. Tataran just pressuring Hannah Freer. Over at Ellis Park, Adelaide Comets have regained a lead very, very late on in that match there against Flinders United. Possible foul on that far side there. Those updates thanks to Sportal and One World LED. Header needs to be won. That one just rolling out of play. Not long left for either side. Can Inter get a late equaliser in order to share the points between two title contenders? Or will it be West Adelaide getting their season off to a great start with 3 points on the board? Free will receive the ball back. Now Styles looks to have a hit. Deflects hard off of Yamada. Aaron Hood looks to turn. Puts a ball in. Headed down by Hayley Wellington. Very, very strong and well done. Hannah Freer back with it. Blackett. Nishitani. Ball through the legs. Yamada needs to reach. Couldn't do so. Inter now. Here's Hood. Might look to whip ball in one of the last opportunities of the match. Still in the box. Needs to be cleared away. Done so. All the way back to Nishitani. Opting to just put a ball in. Sugihara is there. Couldn't get it, so in good keeping and defending there from West Adelaide. Into additional time now. At the referee's discretion in entirety. Here's Emma Ryan. Again, been very lively. Could this be a late goal for West Adelaide? Goes wide. Blackett puts the ball in. Directly into the chest of Comley. Ball launched forward. Headed upwards. Still in the air, needing to find ground. Done so by Nini Yamada. Blackett now. Just putting a ball in the box to see what happens. Ryan needs to make it past. Has a little bit of area. Styles clearing away only for a corner, though. Perhaps would have rather just that a little bit wider and out for a throw, but gives West Adelaide a very late opportunity here to try and double their lead and really secure these 3 points for them. Ball comes in now. Headed, still in the box, needs to be cleared away. Foul is seen, though, in the box. Inter's ball. Not long left. They'll need to move quick. Salisbury Inter. Comley's ball reaches just under the halfway line. Inter still with it, though. Ryder putting the ball forward in front. Laura Johns will look to try and hold it. Instead, opting to just clear it out. Throw in for Inter. Thrown in. Styles. Comets now 3-1 up against Flinders United over at Ellis Park. Looks to be all 3 points there for the home side. This one's still in the balance, though. Hood putting the ball in. Headed away. Needs to be dealt with. Tataran has no one in front of her. Then has Emma Ryan. That ball, again, just booted forward to no one in particular. Comley. Launches forward. Header won by Hayley Wellington. Inter winning possession back. Just falling on the ball there is Yamada. Desperation being shown here. Emma Ryan, she's onside. Looks to use her pace. Has plenty of it. Could this be Emma Ryan? Saved by Comley. Emma Ryan again. Just wide of the goal. Crucial saves being made there by Matilda Comley to perhaps prevent another goal being scored, at least for the time being. Burnett puts it high and wide for Blackett. Nishitani missing that initial volley. Burnett forced wide. And more than happy to just keep it wide. Even maybe she's taking it to the corner. I think she is. Couldn't keep it in play, though. West Adelaide throw, exactly what they want. Any moment now, the full-time whistle awaiting. West Adelaide get another throw. More than happy for the ball to just be kept in the corner. West Adelaide. And they'll continue. Their ball still. And that's full time. West Adelaide 3-2 winners. And 3 points to start their title defending season as league winners. But this time, Inter unable to get the better of them in round one. The power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks, going to Nini Yamada, making her impact as a new signing, getting a brace, and in the end getting the win, and all 3 points for West Adelaide. A thoroughly entertaining and enjoyable game. Thank you so much for joining us here at Service FM Stadium. I've been Seb O'Neill. It's been a pleasure to have your company. Final score here in Jeps Cross: Salisbury Inter 2, West Adelaide 3.